couple things as far as tips go that I always like to give coaches too. You guys notice, when we came on the ice this morning, we all skated this way. When we got on the ice this afternoon, we all skated this way. Over the course of time, if you did that every practice, every game, over the course of the year, you're getting a lot more repetition doing crossovers this way, stopping a certain way, and different things like that. And I'll be like anyone else, I'll say, for my whole hockey career, we always skated counterclockwise. I can do crossovers better to the left, I can do a 2-foot stop better to the left, and it's just purely from repetition, repetition, repetition. The one little thing it's good to talk to coaches about is, hey, skate the opposite way, okay, once in a while. Just to break up the flow and stuff like that. So we're going to continue with some puck control stuff. We'll get a little bit of warm up going, get the hands going so we're skating. And then we're basically going to go into, in this one, again to show coaches that you can do 4 stations in half the ice. You don't need full ice, so we're going to do a bunch of stuff with some passing, some puck handling, different things like that, but mainly puck handling in 4 zones on the ice. We got more guys out here than what most teams are going to have with their players, so to show them how we can incorporate this stuff in and get a lot of stuff done, a lot of puck touches and different things like that. Okay, just so we'll go from there. So we're going to start 2 lines. Okay, down here again, same pattern. Okay, work on a couple different puck control things, just get the hands going, get the feet going again, all right? So you can work on the exact same skills, but doing it in a different manner or a little bit of a different drill. So instead of just going down the middle all the time, throw a bunch of pucks and just scatter them. A couple things here, now the players, okay, so as you're talking to the coaches, now the players have an obstacle or something they have to move around. Second of all, if the player loses a puck, okay, there's another one to pick it up. You know, with coaches working with older guys, I would recommend, hey, if you lose your puck, go get it, just like you do in a game. Don't just leave it, skate away. Okay, but with younger guys, if you're looking at some efficiency, okay, if they lose their puck or whatever, they got another one right there, or the coaches down the middle, if they lose it, okay, they can call the name out, give them a pass, different things like that. So we're going to start off with the very first one. We're going to repeat from this morning. Okay, is that fast hands, toe up. So we're going to get the puck coming in, all the way over, all the way over, all the way over, all the way over. Go through the pucks. When you see a puck in front of you, that's what you want to challenge. Try and put your move on that, all right? Okay, so let's start. First, you guys. So the next one, which is a little bit of a progression on one we did this morning, is a lot of the top players in their creativity, the puck isn't on their stick the whole time. They will let the puck go off their stick in order to pick it up again. So just as this morning we were working on the one where you have to spin it around the stick, what I want you to do this time when you come up to a puck is when you're coming in, spin it off, pull your stick inside, pick the puck up on the other side. Okay, so if we're coming up to the first one, keep nice and wide, key is pull your stick back inside and around. Okay? If Dave's the defenseman, okay, and I'm trying to put the puck underneath or around him, if I bring my stick straight over, all he has to do is lift it up. But by me coming in like this and pulling my stick around, I don't allow it to get tied up. So just some little things that you can work on with some tips for coaches to your kids so that you're not just stick handling around a pylon or a puck, but you're also working on keeping that stick free all the time. Okay? A little bit of creativity that we can add in there. Okay, so let's try that one. Spin it. You know, we talk about all the time creativity and different things like that. And I think it's really the coach's job to try and teach kids creativity, or more importantly, allow the kids to be creative. And a lot of things that kids come up with nowadays is what they see on TV. They'll see it on Highlight of the Night. They'll see it on YouTube and different things like that. So I think a coach really has a responsibility to let the kids do things, let them figure it out, but show them some things that are going to be a little bit creative. So one of the next things we're going to do is when it comes into stick handling, a lot of it comes into fakes and deception and that type of thing. So the one we want to do now is you want to really load the puck over to your forehand side, okay, right to here. As soon as you get it in line with your leg, you're pulling it back. to the forehand as quick as you can. So it's over here, the power move and the quick move is back here. So it's getting it over and back. So when you're going through the pucks or the pylons, okay, you're coming in, it's like over. Puck is really coming in, okay, and then outside again as fast as you can. So you're going to give that look as if you're coming, you're going to go this way, halfway through you stop, you push off that outside leg, and you come back in. Okay, so let's try that one this time. So again, one of the things you want to try and get coaches to do is at the end, okay, whether you're using this for a warm-up or whatever, again, encourage creativity, encourage speed. So normally what I would do at this point with coaches is say, all right, now you can do anything you want. We're going to do 2 rotations through, so you're going to go down and back, anything you want, but you can't do the same move twice. So now you got to think, okay, I'm going to do a toe drag this time. Okay, am I going to drop it in my feet? I'm going to work on a couple of moves we just did. Are we going to spin it off? Okay, so again, go half speed, whatever you feel comfortable in. You should be able to do this with almost any level of coach coming in. Nothing's really that too advanced. Okay, it's not something we're going to totally be leaving guys behind. Okay, but it's an element, it's an opportunity to show some things that they should be working on. Okay, and I love doing this stuff as part of the warm-up, because I think the warm-up is an opportunity in practice where coaches can really spend 10, 12, 15 minutes on skill. And they're really working on skill, they're working on repetition. As I said this morning, with some of the skating stuff or some of this puck control stuff, when you start it, okay, you can tell coaches it might take you 15 minutes to get through it. But in 2 weeks, it's going to take you 12 minutes. In a month, it's going to take you 8 minutes to get through the same stuff. Because the fact that the kids have done it, there's repetition, they have an understanding of what you're looking for, you can just call out the names and different things like that.